Welcome to StreetGangs.com SGTV. While I was in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina, I wanted to see what life was like in an evacuation center. So I visited one in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and while there, received a surprise visit from Marsha Evans, the head of the Red Cross. Also, there was Congresswoman Carolyn Fitzpatrick from Michigan in the striped shirt. Also, Congressman Melvin of North Carolina was in the white shirt. And if you look to the right, you'll see Congresswomen Stephanie Tubbs-Jones with the beige cap. And also, local Congressman William Jefferson was there in the blue shirt. And an individual who happened to be staying at this evacuation center decided to take this opportunity to express his grievances. Listen to what he had to say.
I think they're talking about it.
But people who would like to move other places temporarily can do that. I don't think there's no sign up anywhere. The National Guard right out. We want that out of the way. We appreciate nothing. We appreciate what you're doing. But this is not a permanent situation. These people don't live here permanently.
That's right, sister. Being here 2 weeks, that's how I feel.
Okay,
because
we're going to work on it. Calm down.
Yeah.
We appreciate 2 weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks.
But it's a couple weeks.
We need some inside
some sign up for those who would like to move to other states. And we want some of that FEMA money for the people of New Orleans to go back and be paid to work in their own community. So we clean up everything. Clean up. We want them to have the cleanup dollars.
We just being
pass another $50 billion, and we want to see the people of New Orleans.
Costs and everything on the outside. They ain't even a decent
work with them to do census of the population in the shelters to find out what they're doing, what's their job for, what skills they have, so they can give you interview process.
That's good. And add another column for those who would like to be admitted temporarily into housing. That could be permanent down the line. There's no way to live. I mean, it's thank you and all of that, but we gotta do more. The guns, National Guard, you gotta get them out of here. I'm not on a roof or something. It's not a prison. For the children's sake.
That's what I'm saying. Even with Red Cross and the volunteer people here, we still gotta line up and skip each other just to get services and be talked to where help is needed. There's no help. You're just running around here.
He said if we can hold here. He's got the colonel from the military. No, they're going to meet right here.
So that process is always started. We also have a travel service where we connect people up with the cities that want people from here going to either permanent.
Where is that process?
Right down the hall. We announced
next week we're waiting for the delivery of additional cards. We run out of cards. And then we have something. As soon as they come in next week.
That phone system is so backed up when you call, the service hang up for you. You can't even get through. You're still on a waiting list. As she's talking now, that process is moving so slow. Just like this process. They'll tell you when to go to bed, they'll lock the doors, and there's no inside structure. There's none. And when they want to get on a mic, you have to go out here and you have to find your own way. And we skip in line, and when you ask for a FEMA representative or Red Cross, they tell you we still making the line. And it's like, well, I did the line 2 weeks ago, you know, and then you still left with unanswered questions, and we just here piling more. Guess what? There's people using the centers to come here to find where the help at. And I'm saying, keep me safe. Don't make me a Superdome person, trampled over. I come from a single home with my children, and y'all ain't doing nothing but making me oppressed here. I keep waiting in line. There's no line. The soldiers here, the people here, the FEMA, they formed the line, down they scattered. We have to still rush in line to get their stop clothing. You know, you got a cot, a chair to sit in. We haven't been living like this. They don't understand our mean. I like what they assist on, but then that stopped. And it's stopping, and guess what? There's a revolving door like Walmart. People just come in here to shop, see what they can get, and those that's been in here ain't get no more assistance. We trying to form a line, and they just keep pushing us back and back, and that's making us more mad and frustrated with the system, how and where. Is somebody just going to stay here? Give us somebody who's going to stay here and lead us out of this situation. You know, that's what we want. That's what we want.
That's what we're working for. We're Congress people from the Progressive
everybody
Black
keep
Caucus.
leaving. Jesse
working
Jackson,
it
a lot of people.
We're trying to work it out.
Yeah, work it out. We need some, like Mr. Jefferson, some New Orleans, Louisiana people who know how to talk to people. They tell us when to go to sleep. They let us out at a certain time. You're not in here. You left out this camp. We know there's some orphanages that's going to be here. These kids without leadership, someone without mothers, and everything that's going on. We just need some help. We need somebody that's going to come here and organize us to get out of here for our best safety. Look, they're taking people. We don't know what diseases, the ones that's been left, they bring them in here. Bus loads. There's people with masses. They told us, oh, you're going to have virus. People coming here who serving us, they're getting shot. You can't go there. They're giving you over-the-counter Walmart. I can walk out of here. Then I'm still on the street. People passing me by, gas. We got no kind of news, update, nothing. People telling you any old thing. And they frustrating us. There's no leadership, no understanding, nothing but the street. And people telling us they're going to lock you up. I went to a situation, they're not even trying to help you with the simple thing like, say, look, move this people out of my way, they're frustrating. You know what they say? Look, get out of my face. We're not helping you. You start something, y'all all out. That's how they handle you. Where I'm going to go? Then the man pushing me, they beating brothers up. When you get out of line, they take you out that door and they're beating you up. They broke a brother down yesterday. He's psychologically.
Who?
The Army National Guard and some Baton Rouge police officers, because there's a lack of understanding. If you get belligerent, that's afraid. They didn't did it with me. That's why I'm frustrated. I am trying decency and order. I pay my time. I'm 41 years old. I raise a family. Family of 16-year-old, 15 and 8. And that's how they handle you. And you try to go to them. They're more frustrated being relieved. Now you don't see hardly them. They closing down stuff, and you're right. They came in here with big guns, and these guys don't have a clue. They just patrolling us. That's all they do.
What part of town you live in?
New Orleans, Lower Ninth. While I used to be in the East with Pastor Martin. I know you, Jefferson. I stood in your area. You know, it's oppressive. Adam Me and my family been put back, can't go to get no assistance, help, nothing. They setting it up and they just take it still. That's why I help you. I'm here with 60 and this little girl. This guy I'm trying to handle my situation. You know, I can't get no help. I can't even talk to anybody.
And it's so hard. That's my wife. I pay for them. Get your own, you heard? Just wanna crush my wife. Just wanna take my life. It's so hard with the squad.